think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go.
And if you was instead of hating, you be ballin' too. I know you seen us falling through. All the rich niggas is all my crew. Fuck it, they can't touch us. If stuck up is what you call it, cool. Ooh, you should've seen when I came down in that. Black on black, cause it's gator haters face down on the mat. Splat, yeah, I can make a green nigga mad. Quick, fast, flash like 10 cash on this bitch ass. You can tell I'm a G by the walk in the stands. I play the game, make me talk in the stands. Watch how you talk when you talk to the man. If it ain't about bridge, you talk to the hand. I show you how to get rich. You got a weak arm, I'll show you how to pitch. Made so play, I'll show you by the hit. And tell the police I don't know about shit. Hey, God, I'm fly, something like the air. Ain't that something when it's stunting, man? It's nothing like air. Homie, hold it right there. Homeboy, right there.
Haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go.
I got one in the back, I got one in the front. I make them do what I say. They tell me say what I want, I tell them get your money, girl, and just stop breathing. Cause if it ain't about that dough, it ain't about me neither. See a gangster like myself, I get that paper in with me. Man, your woman probably out there with some paper to give me. Listen, you're looking at a real pimp, ask my old women. And they'll tell you no remote, I control women. I'm a whole load, put me in the game, woman. If he ain't paying, then he shouldn't be playing. I'm saying, broke dudes only make jokes funny. I make more than I can fit in this quote, honey. Unquote, come sun soak with me, ma. Fly you down here and lay you up in my beach house.
Haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters.
They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Tryna catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought it was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more. His brain's gone, nigga. It be exciting when I get to striking. Guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fight. We really hit it, nigga. We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hitters, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. How about I leave them holding like the Bible? AR-15, that's a high-power rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals. Break that shit down, nigga. AK to anybody, kill him. Hop out, get the drilling and spilling. Still 0.62, gon' split him. FN, that's for any fuck nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eat these bullets for dinner. 5.0, eat him up, eat him up. SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple ops, Draco. I got them all, you don't want no. I got all those things, nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. smoke? Hey, what's up? What's up, everybody? Peace and blessings to everybody in the building. Sorry I only came on twice last week. Last week, nigga was going through some things, you feel me? Like, sometimes the shit gets to you sometimes. And sometimes shit catch up with you. You start feeling it. You feel me? So, nigga was human. A nigga was human, so I had to take a break for a minute. You feel me? But peace and bless to everybody in there. And shout out to my nigga Judah Biz and Mr. One Piece and a Biscuit in the building. My nigga Judah, salute. All things big AMC FSG in the building. Salute to you, King Terrell Davis. Peace and blessings, homie. Salute. Tracking 327. Salute, pimpin'. Peace and blessings to you. Jab Queen in the building. Salute, Queen. Creole Traveler in the building. Salute, homie. Peace and blessings to you. Peace and blessings. Let's see. Shalom to my brother Rod Walker in the building. Peace and blessings to you. Andy Gill, what it do? Fucking allergies. Andy Gill, what it do, homie? Peace and blessings to you. My damn voice gone, everything. And shout out to my nigga Judah Vision in the building. Salute. Shalom, King. To the beautiful Miss Joette. How you doing today, Queen? Hope all is well with you. Peace and blessings. To my motherfucking main man in the building. Big AMC FSG fight game in the building. Salute, King. Fresh Baker with the motherfucking pies. What's going on, homie? Shit, we got a liar frequently or frequent liar. Whichever way you want to say it. His ass is in the motherfucking building. That's that motherfucker right there that'll offer you a lie, you ain't gotta ask for it. Desmond Johnson in the building. Salute, King. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings to you, bro. Lee Jackson. Salute, King. Salute. Peace and blessings to you. Let's see. We got light-skinned motherfucking business in the building. Salute. Mr. M. Pride. What it do, homie? Peace and blessings. Daryl Thigpen. What's going on with you? Yeah. GT motherfucker Park in the building. Salute, King. Peace and blessings. And dank motherfucking Luke Kane with that bicycle kick coming through. Salute, King. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings to everybody in the building. You said let sleeping dogs lie frequent. What the fuck are you talking about? You said let lion dogs sleep? Is that what you saying? So you saying you trying to go to sleep? Is you a lion dog? Is that what you said? Why would we do that? Why would you let lion dogs sleep? That's crazy. But salute to everybody in the building. I'm glad everybody came through. Make sure y'all support the grind. JTM, what's up, homie? Why you your thing look like it's messed up? Hold on. Oh damn, I was supposed to be on the other channel today. I forgot all about it, JTM. My bad, homie. I'm on the wrong channel anyway. I'll be back. I'll be on the regular. I'll be on the right channel tomorrow. Right now, I'm on the upper echelon channel, but I need to be on the other channel. But I wasn't thinking about it. I ain't been on it so a while. So what y'all think about that fight this weekend, though, boy? Chris Eubanks and Conor Benn. That was a fucking hell of a fucking fight right there, bro. That fight could have went either way. Them boys made their family proud. Honestly, I think Conor Benn was hitting that nigga with some shit. Conor Benn, I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Conor Benn he didn't get tired that whole fucking fight, y'all. And like Conor Benn, exactly. Like Conor Benn looked like he didn't have exactly Rod Walker. Hey Judah, I was looking at that. Conor Benn was on something, my nigga. Like Conor Benn threw more punches than Zepeda. And that nigga was still good. I was like,
all that, people don't realize it is a rematch frequent. They got a rematch. But people don't realize Conor Benn had all that energy and they was doing all that wrestling, that holding. That type of shit right there snatches your energy down. Plus, Chris Eubanks is a bigger fighter. So that shit will weighed on Conor Benn. Like Conor Benn, bro, that nigga right there, he was brawling that fight. I'm like, bro, where'd all this strength, this stamina, and all this shit come from? I said, yeah. Exactly, Rod Walker. I said Conor Benn's on that do it fluid. Yeah. Yeah, he was on that motherfucking do it fluid. A motherfucker can't tell me he wasn't. A motherfucker cannot tell me that nigga wasn't on something. Because he had way more power than he had when he fought Dobson. Like, I heard some of them shots. Some of them shots Ben was hitting, them shits was going doop, 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 doop. I said, ooh. I said, that nigga, yeah, turkey cars don't get tested, Dank Duquesne. Hey, that motherfucker, he had Judah Vision. That nigga had eggs Benedict, bruh. He was up there eating eggs Benedict. That motherfucker had them eggs Benedict. Ostrich eggs and shit. That nigga was eating ostrich eggs Benedict because that nigga came out, bro. It was like Manny Pacquiao versus Keith Thurman. Like, he turned the clock back. Like, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Conor Benn looked like prime Conor Benn in that fight. He did not look like Conor Benn that fought Peter Dobson. No. Conor Benn was like a little short pocket Hercules, bruh. Like, if y'all ever watched that movie Puppet Masters, y'all know Puppet Masters, they had this one puppet that was real strong but had like a little pinhead. His name was called Pinhead. But he was real brawlic and strong, but he had like a little pinhead. That's the way Conor Benn came out there like Pinhead, attacking like hell with that small ass head, but he was coming out there putting pain on shit. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is going down, dog? Like, this shit was crazy. I say, there's no way Conor Benn and Chris Eubanks is supposed to be this close in a fight. Never. And the fact that Chris Eubanks made the weight and rehydrated back, right? And Conor Benn was still jumping on this nigga and hitting him. Like I said, bro, that's the juice. The juice got loose. And see, this is the shit we be talking about in sports and in boxing. Like, motherfuckers can get in there and get juiced up. And people can actually get fucking hurt, dog. Like, this nigga Conor Benn was sitting up there. Terrell W. Salute, King. Peace and blessings. Like, anybody that knows anything about sports and you watch, you can't tell me Conor Benn wasn't motherfucking juiced up. And not only was he juiced up for power, the motherfucker, dog, he had the stamina. He had the stamina to take him into the rounds. Like, he was going from round, fighting like fuck. And, you know what I'm saying? And I think platypuses are marsupials. I don't think they have eggs. Nah, they don't have eggs. They have their babies and make their babies go into the pouches. I had to think about that for a second. Yeah, like Conor Benn, bro, like the shit that he did, it was unprecedented. But this is what we know. On a Turkey on a shitty card, it's not gonna be no fucking, it's not gonna be no testing. That's why Turkey cars are always suspect. That's why that shit's like the Wild Wild West, because anything and everything can happen on a Turkey card because people are not getting tested on that card. And when you're not getting tested on that card, shout out to the beautiful queen, Wise Sport Betting in the building. Salute, queen. Hope all is well with you. Oh, Rod Walker, I thought they laid little babies live. I thought they was marsupials. Well, I might be wrong. But yeah, well, I'm saying though, like what kind of Ben had, like there's no way people could think that boxing is safe and people can come out there and like shit. That shit gives you power, speed, stamina. Shot both salute. Like that's what Earl is talking about when he's sitting at Malik Taylor salute. And see, frequent flyer, of course you will believe what Tevin says. Tevin Farmer had cycled off of drugs for fucking 2 years. Hey, Judah, you didn't see, man, that nigga had so many shells left on the ground and Easter Bunny was proud in my J. Cole voice. You know, Conor Ben had an Easter egg hunt on Chris Eubanks' ass. That nigga had the Easter egg hunt on Friday. That nigga had the Easter egg hunt Friday. That nigga passed over Chris Eubanks and came over that nigga's boy. Chris Eubanks honestly was in trouble until the 12th round. Like it took Chris Eubanks to the 12th round to hit Conor with some shit that actually rocked his world a little bit. And you know what? You can go back and look at Conor Ben versus Peter Dobson, right? Peter Dobson was the fight that Conor Ben had to get drug tested. Conor Ben was weak as shit versus Peter Dobson. Now, Conor Ben's in the ring with a much bigger, a much leader fighter than Peter Dobson. Because you can say what you want, Chris Eubanks is a way better fighter than Peter Dobson. Chris Eubanks took shots in that fight that I ain't seen him take in a long time. Like the man's jaw is broken right now. Yeah, Rod Walker, his jaw is broken. Chris Eubanks stayed alive for his family. And I don't think he got another one of those in him. And then they talking about the rematch. I seen Eubanks after the fight. That nigga's ready to retire, dog. He don't want no more. Man, Chris Eubanks look like a defeat. Look, Chris Eubanks might have won the battle, but the war is yet to be fought. And Chris Eubanks, that nigga, don't be surprised if he horsed up some white eagle feathers. You see the white eagle wings in the air. Talking about out of divine patience, we need to get past this shit. Yeah, he could barely walk. His jaw broke. That man put a beating on Chris. Like, people don't understand how serious this is. Like, the man can get brain swole, everything. Like, like people don't understand. Like, the man can get like a brain swell. Anything can happen, bro. Like, exactly, Rod. Like he lost years of his life after that fucking ass whooping, dog. And that's what Earl Spence was sitting there talking about when he said people that sit there and cycle off and come back. Exactly. He could barely walk. Like, yes, he did. Like people don't understand. That's why I say and see Turkey talking about they got a rematch in September. Like, they not taking that shit. But see, this is what I'm talking about. Like a motherfucker will cycle, they would do all that shit, and then they come back and they hurt a motherfucker, dog. Like you can actually hurt a motherfucker and shit. Chris Eubanks ain't said shit about taking that rematch in September, and I don't blame him because, bro, like you got me fucked up. Like shit, these motherfucking shots, these motherfucking shots wear and tear on your fucking body. Like shit, motherfucker might not understand, but each time you taking them motherfucking shots, that shit's leaving lasting damage. Like damage that will stay with you for however long that your life is. And like that shit crazy. Like motherfuckers, hold on one second. Hold on one second. All right. Yeah, Turkey, and see, Turkey like doing it to the brothers, dog. Just, but exactly, he wants Baval and Baturia to keep fighting each other. Like, who wants to see that shit a third time? Like, Turkey be setting up shit, and like people don't realize, but all this shit is like slave days. We up there, like even the NFL draft. You got a brother coming to the podium, people looking at him, deciding, okay, let's see. Give me that nigga right there. Like picking niggas off the chop, the auctioning block. Like that's what the NFL and NBA draft is. It's just like back in the days when they pick out the slaves and everything. This is all a capitalist society, and we're all under rule by this shit. Even boxers, even the boxers gotta get on stage and song and dance and do this skip to my Lou and all this shit. Exactly, Rod Walker. I can't really say that right there, but yeah, that right there. But it's crazy, and like we get fights like this, right? We get fights that people sit there, they cheer for your fucking money about. They spend their little $22 or whatever. They get the fight. They go home, and everything's all good. Then we get Strong J in the building, and she tells us everything will be okay because she's Strong J. So because it's Strong J, everything's gonna be okay. How you doing, Strong J?
I'm doing good. Hey, happy Monday. Happy Monday to
Yeah. Oh, Domino. Okay, I was trying to see.
happy World Superhero Day. Today is Superhero Day. And if you've been following this channel, you know I'm a huge Marvel and DC fan and everything. And my favorite, one of my favorite superheroes, probably top three, I don't know why, is Domino. That's my girl. If you don't know, Domino's a Marvel, probably seen her in the movie uh but Domino was like a thing back in the day. Domino was that girl.
Don't
And
she have luck?
go ahead, Upper.
I said, isn't her superpower luck?
It's luck, but it could be either at your own demise, um, or you could benefit from it. So she can actually suck the luck out of your life so that
Oh,
she will be okay. Yes, it's kind of like hers is kind of like one of the more depressing ones, honestly. But Domino is super dope. Like that's my girl. Like I don't play about Domino. Oh, happy World Superhero Day. Happy belated birthday because I was not here. To the late great Coretta Scott King. Happy birthday for all that you've done, and also happy continue to rest in peace to Jerry Springer, who died 2 years ago yesterday.
Oh, Jerry dead?
Yeah, Jerry died.
Man,
He was
shut the front door. I never even knew that Jerry Springer was fucking dead. Wow.
yeah, Jerry died 2 years
I'm
ago from
tripping.
cancer, pancreatic cancer, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm tripping.
Yeah, so
Here I'm thinking they putting new episodes of Jerry out. What the fuck?
no, those are all reruns. Those are all reruns. So continue to rest in peace to Jerry, and Coretta Scott, and happy World Superhero Day. Or
My
National.
superhero, and shout out to my superhero Apex the God. He's the super nigga of the year. Super nigga hero. Shout out to you. Thank you.
Okay. Now um yes, Creole, yes. Salute to the beautiful Queen 2 Cents. Hey DCR.
What's
Maury
the
Maury's the one doing the TikTok. Lord. Hey Judah. Make sure y'all like subscribe to my girl channel. Hey Malik, good to see you. Hey Terrell, Fresh Baker, Shani. How you guys doing? As y'all continue to come in and speak, I will of course, greet y'all. Shout out to our people that listen background while they working. People like Daryl Thingpen, Jermaine Woods, EB Sweat a Lot, Miss Joette, D1. Salute to those people. Salute to our playback gang. And let's kick this off because there's a lot of ghetto-ness going on. A
what is
lot of
DCR?
ghetto-ness. Huh?
What is DCR?
I don't know. I thought you maybe somebody that changed their name. Clearly, I have no idea.
Don't call resuscitation?
Going in and out. Hey, 327. How you doing? Oh, it's Dwan. Hey, Dwan. I know it's Dwan.
Oh, okay. Oh, Rooney. Okay. Cool.
Yes. So let's kick this off, man. We had not too much of a jam-packed boxing weekend because there was really one boxing match that caught the attention of everybody. And that was the event held in the UK with Chris Eubank and Conor Benn. They rumbled, kind of went how we kind of expected it, but I will give Conor Benn his props. He did better. But before we get there, shout out to Chris Bullum Smith. He won unanimously against Brandon Glayton. Shavon Clark lost to Vidal Riley. Vidal handed Shavon Clark his first loss. They both came in at about pounds for this fight, and Clark had ended up getting a cut above his eye upper in like the later rounds, and I think it was just hard for him to get started. So that was 2-1. Yes. Oh, we're gonna get there. How you feel about Shadir Sanders going to fifth round? Shadir Sanders going to fifth round.
Oh, that was a statement. That was a statement they was trying to do, and if he wants to, we'll talk about that later on the day. But they was trying to make a point, you know.
Okay, go ahead, Upper.
You know how when Charlos tried to be, they had to make a point with the Charlos, but I'm gonna let Key go through this right here first, and then we're gonna most definitely get into that. I want her to get through her housekeeping first before we get into the topics. But make sure y'all smack that like button. And make sure y'all give me 5 people to support the grind. I ain't been here in a couple days. Y'all make sure y'all look out for the grind. Smack the like button and, support with the Cash App and the PayPal. But, we got a lot of deep things to get into because I've seen some things and it's like they got to put us in our place. But go ahead, Key.
No problem. But
out.
Yes, that's why I said you need to change out because you're okay. But yeah, so Shavon Clark lost, y'all. I was very shocked at that. Some people feel like they need to run it back. The judge scores was 113, 115, 112, 116, 111, 117. I'm gonna go back and replay that fight. But he lost. And then Anthony Yard beat up Lyndon Arthur, but that was a close fight. I ain't even finna stunt to y'all. I think it was because I got y'all. Fall Saturday. Oh yes, I'm gonna say that too as well, Tanya. Don't even. I got you, Queen. So, Anthony Yard fought also Lyndon Arthur, and I ain't gonna stunt to y'all. That was. I'm a little nervous for Anthony Yard. I ain't see. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Did he take a couple? Couple a whoopings that's kind of slowing him down? Did y'all
I,
see that fight with Anthony Yard?
yeah, Lennon Arthur's pretty good though, but like I had Vidal Riley, I had Anthony Yard, I had I had a full pick that went straight through because if you took all the favorites won. Like all the favorites. Vidal Riley, he was minus 165. He was the favorite. Like all the favorites won that day, Saturday. So if you took all the favorites, then you hit. That was it. Like all the favorites hit. And it was like plus 1130. So if you'd have put 10, you would have won $130 just off taking all five favorites. Like this was one of them weekends that you be like, damn, I need another weekend like that. But yeah,
Well, I
Yard,
was. Oh, go ahead.
huh? No,
Oh,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
What you say? No, I was saying Yard done slowed the hell down though. I think a couple of them ass whoopings. I think that Baturiev and them, I think they done it's starting to, like you getting some of them fights, them firefights, they take years off of you. It takes you a little bit to slow down, but yeah, he's looking like some ass right now. He is. I wouldn't even put him up against a top ranked player like you put him against the Benavidez or Morel, he's getting smoked. Like he's like basically a gatekeeper, I would say, right now. A gatekeeper. Yep. That's perfect right there, a gatekeeper.
Absolutely. And I do want to say congratulations to Mia Ellis. She dislocated her shoulder while fighting on Saturday and was
Mm-hmm.
still able to beat that girl up. So shout out to
Killer
Coach
bee.
Kenny, yes, and Mia Ellis for fighting through the shoulder dislocation. Ouch. Yard is finished. I don't know. I was underwhelmed. I'm like, dang, Yard. But then upper Anthony McKenna beat up Liam Smith. I'm like, whoa, this was a crowd. I mean, he was a favorite, don't get me wrong, but Lord, after McKenna, because McKenna kind of fought dirty, he had got a point deduction. You feel
Mm-hmm.
me? So I'm like, maybe Liam could, use this time to come back because McKenna was fighting dirty as heck, and nope, boom.
Beefy just too old. Like a
Yeah.
lot of them, they was just old. Like like the majority of the opponents on the B side this weekend was over 33. Like McKenna versus old boy, they was like all them people was over 33. Like Siobhan Clark like 35, 36 or some shit. Like if
Uh,
you go back,
let me
because
see.
I was looking, I said, damn, this is youth versus age this
He's
weekend.
30. You heard
He's
me up.
what? You
He's
say he's
34.
what? Yeah, that's what I said. Like all these motherfuckers was fighting geriatric people. And the only old person that won really was Chris Eubanks. He like 35. I was just like, this is just the senior citizens card. Matter of fact, how old is Anthony Yard, Key?
Um, Anthony Yard is 33.
That's what I said. If you go back and look at that card, Key, this is the seniors tour. This is the LGBT seniors tour. Like all these motherfuckers was fighting old people on this card right here. Like all these people was old as shit on this card. That's why it was hard to pick. Like all these motherfuckers was old.
Hey, Big Dog Willie, good to see you, King. Hey, Jab Queen, salute Queen. Hey, Fareed. Hey, Knight Rider. Hey, J.A. Yardy
And
doesn't.
salute the night. Yeah, salute the night rider in the building. Salute to the beautiful 2 Cent in the building. Fareed, salute. And Big Dog Willie in the building. And Miss Tanya Johnson, salute, salute.
So shout out to everybody. Now let's get into this ghetto-ness. Okay, So before, because we wasn't here on Friday, right? So before the fight kicked off, Chris Eubank came in overweight by 0.5 ounces. And guess how much he had to pay for that 0.5 ounces of
About
$500,000.
man, I only got rid of that half a point.
He tried to come in weighing. He had to reweigh 2 times. He came in. He had to take off. Got stripped and everything, and he still couldn't get rid of it. So he had to end up paying a $500,000, and then there was a weight clause of rehydration that they couldn't come in over 170 the next day. Okay, so they both came in weighing 169. Now people were up in arms, upper in chat, because they felt like you could see, oh my god, I still have the visual. Upper, you could see the bones in Chris Eubanks cheeks, like his cheekbones sticking out, sunken in. Oh my god, upper. He looked drained.
That's why his ass. That's why he.
If you're talking up, you went out, best friend.
I said that's. You hear me now? That's
Yep,
what I was saying earlier. That's what I was saying earlier because Connor Benn had so much freaking energy. Like I've never seen him that energized. I said they must even get tested because that man had power that he didn't have with the Peter Dobson fight. That man had energy. He was all over the daggone thing. Like that man had energy. He was able to wrestle. And usually that time somebody up gets you tired. But that man had energy. That nigga was like Zapata on a good fight. Like that man was throwing punches the whole damn fight, Key. And Chris Eubanks just looked like he was trying to survive from round one. Like it didn't look like he had no stamina, no nothing. Like I'm like, boy, Chris Eubanks is acting like a shell of himself right there. Like a shell. And I'd be damned if I come down from a higher weight and I make your fucking weight and you telling me that I can only rehydrate 10 pounds. No, no, no. No, you gotta at least give me 15 pounds on rehydration. Especially when I'm coming down past the weight that I'm normally coming to. No. You putting yourself at a disadvantage. But now took the water out, the fluid out your brain and everything. And it make you that's what his dad was worried about the first time. That fluid out your brain right there. Shout out to my man Emmanuel Carter in the building. You know what I'm saying? That shit's dangerous. And if you notice, Chris Eubanks had no pop. His power was gone. That's how you effectively take away a person's power. That's what happens to Earl now when he fought Terrence Crawford. That power is effectively gone because you after you reach a certain limit, certain level, your muscles can't motherfucking produce that strength because it's been dehydrated. You can only use a certain percentage of your muscles. Awesome Chad Dawson versus Andre Ward. Remember that, Key?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think that I was more concerned from a health level because I've never seen him look like that. The last person I seen look sunken in like that was Regis. And that's what Chris Eubanks did, upper. Before the fight, he showed what he had to do. He pulled a Regis Prograis, having that sweat, like laying underneath the sauna
Hot
blanket,
clones.
sweat and
Yeah.
everything. If it's like that, don't go back down there to fight. Don't do that because that was too much, upper. You saw his whole bones. Like
Man,
that
I thought it was damn a travesty myself, but I'm like, they must be paying y'all good in a motherfucker for this shit, cause like this is dangerous as hell. But some people sell it all for money. But I tell you one thing, you talk about an immediate rematch, you're not gonna make it.
I don't think so. So during the fight, I was very impressed. Before the fight, upper. Last thing, Chris Eubank team and Connor Eubank team, Connor Benn team got into it because they were trying to inspect Chris Eubank's gloves or something like that. And there was a shoving match outside of Chris Eubanks, then, outside of his room. So that was ghetto. Then, his father ends up showing up, which was a beautiful moment. Chris Eubanks Sr. did show up for Chris Eubanks Jr. And then we get to the fight, finally, out of all the craziness that's going on, the drama. And I'm very surprised at how Conor Benn performed. Does Conor Benn look good, better at 147 or 160? Or was Chris Eubanks just that drained and was basically, you know what I'm saying, just doing what he could? Well, because I do think that Chris Eubanks won. And I do think that Conor Benn had moments, but I was looking at his athleticism too, the movement. I don't know, y'all. Do y'all think that? Hey, Opulent.
Shout out to my brother Opulent LDTV.
What do you think? Was Chris Eubanks just that drained? Did Conor Benn look good at 160?
I say Conor Benn, he looked good at. I'm gonna say it like this. You remember, and that's why I brought this up. You remember when Awesome Chad Dawson fought Andre Ward, right?
Yes.
Was Andre Ward that good at 168, or was Chad Dawson that drained at 168? You feel what I'm saying? Because like Awesome Chad Dawson was fighting, but he was also drained like hell, and Andre Ward got the win. But that's not taking a lot away from Andre Ward. He did what he was supposed to do, but we also know that we didn't see a real Chad Dawson. Like, we didn't see the awesome Chad Dawson. We just seen Chad Dawson. And I feel like if we seen the real Eubank without, all this extra like 10-pound thing and the Skeletor and all this shit right here, then I think that Eubanks would come out there with some thigh out. He'd put some stank on that man. And like the man looked like he was a zombie, bro. Like he didn't have no life to him. Thrill Hill salute, my brother. Like the man didn't have no life. J. Dixon salute, bro. Like it was like he was out there fighting, no life, no nothing. Like it was like, how can I say it? Like it was a dead fight. Like his spark was gone. Like he wasn't lively at all. Like that's what I'm saying. Like it was no excitement to it. You feel what I'm saying? It was like he was going through the motions.
And then also too, Upper, did you see how sloppy it looked? Like it's like his reaction time was a bit off. He looked drunk. Like sometimes he'll swing, he'll overswing, he stumbled over his feet a couple times. Those swings normally that he'll connect, like we seen him do last year in his redemption fight, his get back fight. That Chris Eubank, I mean, I'm not saying it wasn't a good fight. It was a good fight, but I feel what Upper is saying. He just seemed off. Upper, like, you feel me?
Yeah, like he couldn't get right.
Cap 11 said he was slow. That's what I thought. Hey,
exactly. Snoopy 80, 81, salute. Cap 11, salute. Hey, can I get 5 people to support the ground for the day? I need 5 people to support either the Cash App or PayPal, man. Support the ground for the day. Exactly, Terrell W. He was drained. That's what drained. You know who he reminds me of, Key? You remember when went to go fight Tim Zoo? What's the nigga name that beat Charlo that one time? I hate when I be forgetting names. You remember the nigga from Detroit that beat Charlo that time? And he fought Tim Zoo.
Oh shoot. What is his
Tony
name?
Harrison.
Yes.
Yes, thank you, Zulu. Remember when Harrison went out there to fight Tim Zoo? Remember Harrison was off his rocker, remember? And he got his ass beat the fuck up, remember?
Yeah.
That's the way Chris Eubank felt out there. Like it was like his legs was gone. But we also gotta remember Chris Eubanks is also 35 years old. And that damn age can hit you like a ton of bricks and it can hit you overnight. You feel what I'm saying? So that 135 could just caught up with him, and he's coming off being knocked out 2 fights ago. Like he won the rematch, but he got stopped the fight before that. And Chris Eubanks have been taking some shots, so anything could have happened. So who knows? But yeah, still, can I get 5 people to support the grind? I would appreciate it, though. And salute to my nigga Brock Howard in the building, and salute and Windy City, salute to you as well. But yeah, one thing about it, age is never undefeated. I mean, age is never defeated though, Key. And that shit can happen within a whim. Like, motherfucker could damn age overnight, like boom. And then what?
Absolutely. Exactly. Hey, Thrill Hill. Ben was throwing his share of swings, misses as well. Yes, he was.
Yeah, but he was throwing a lot of them though. Shit. That's what we're talking about. Shit.
Exactly. But maybe that way. So let's talk about it. Salute to the beautiful queen, Ashley's Corner. Make sure I like,
Shout out
subscribe.
to Ashley's Corner.
That's what we need to talk about, Upper. Now we saw the assessment with Connor, where Chris Eubank looking half dead, and then his reaction time in the ring was slow. We saw all of that. With Connor Benn, did the weight impact his shots missed? Is missing? Was it too much to make him more sluggish? Because he's coming from 147 all the way to 160. His final weigh-in was 169. What say you, Up? That's a what?
Man, I saw Connor. Connor was out there living his best life, man. Like we seen him up there. Like that nigga had so much energy, man. He was throwing so much. Like that nigga wasn't even aiming, bro. He was just throwing. He was just happy to get off. Like Connor was. I don't know where he had that battery pack with. Somebody gave him a damn C pack when he was for a AA. Like they done gave him extra. Matter of fact, his car takes regular gas, but somebody ended up putting premium in that shit. And you wonder why that motherfucker ride around so smooth and everything. Nah, bro. You done messed it up. Connor was jacked up. He was jacked up.
Well, one thing that we can, at least all of us that we can agree on is both of their percentages, their land percentage was off. Chris Eubank threw over 1,000 punches. He only landed 257. Connor Benn threw over 600 punches and he only landed 139. Now, of course, that's not within margin of error. Could be more, could be less, but I mean, dang, their percentages were off. After the fight, Chris Eubank did go to the hospital. And now people are asking, did Eddie Hearn them give them an okie doke? Because did this take years off of Chris Eubank's fighting career and Connor Benn? Connor Benn was lumped up in that press conference. His head was swole. So are they okay in their next fights?
Well, Eddie Hearn is used to throwing his fighters on the bus. Look at Amir Khan. Look at Kell Brook. Like he would throw a fighter up a couple weight classes and get fucked up real quickly. But yeah, Chris Eubanks, he took some punishment. He took some punishment. He's shit in half. And Eddie don't give a fuck. Eddie's living for the here and now. Eddie's trying to make his money now. He don't care about who got next. And really, Chris Eubanks took some irreversible damage. And Connor, I think he done took some damage too. Like, it's about time for Chris Eubanks to go ahead and sit down, though, for real. Because, like, they really done took some damage and everything. So, I think, especially he getting up in age, too. But, yeah, Chris Eubanks, you seen the man can barely walk. Like, the man took some body shots. Like, them motherfuckers went to war. Like, they went to fucking war. And Connor had a motherfucker extra clip with him. He had a damn AK with a drum. Plus, he had the necklace. Then he had the necklace of bullets, too. He was throwing, man, I told you he looked like Zapata. He was throwing as many shots as Zapata in that damn fight.
Well, yes. Now after the fight and Chris Eubank won, they were presented. Chris Eubank was given a Ring magazine belt. Now we could not talk. We did not. We don't know what happened at the press conference because Eubank was in the hospital. But it has fans speculating: did they just win? Was this for a Ring title? I'm here to tell y'all I don't know. I have no idea what's going on with this. But what is for sure is that out of this fight, the winner for the Canelo lottery ticket in line is officially Chris Eubank Jr. He's in line for the Canelo Alvarez sweepstakes. Okay, hey Mike. So let's see how this go. Now, will Chris Eubank get back in the ring before the Canelo fight? I don't know whether he took some punishment. Will they fight next year? I don't know. We have another Canelo sweepstake coming up, and that is what was their names? Shoot, and I could see them, but I'm trying to think of their names.
On what?
The next opponents for Hamza Sherez and Edgar Berlanga, and Christian and Billy versus Selecki. So the winners of those two fights also get a shot at Canelo Alvarez. So let's see. Maybe we'll get a Canelo Alvarez tournament between all these winners and see who wins the grand prize of fighting Canelo. I don't want to see Canelo versus Chris. I know, Ashley, me either, but he just won it, and Turkey said the winner gets Canelo. Gets a shot at Canelo. We got 2 more sweepstakes coming up, and then we can't forget about the person that's been waiting in the cut, which is Bud Crawford.
I don't know if Bud will get the fight.
The Ring title is a new sanction belt, so now it's the 5 sanction belt. So we're in the 5. So they won a Ring title belt for a 170 fight. Because the fight was for 170. They can only rehydrate to 170. I don't know.
Actually, it was a 160 fight. The fight was at 160. That was the weigh-in was 160. Rehydration was 170. Just like if you got Boots fighting for IBF, it's at 147, but you can't rehydrate past 157. The weight was 160, but the rehydration is 170. So it was a 160 belt.
Well, a 160 ring belt, which is
bonus to Carlos
Adames.
But that's dumb because Eubanks ain't gonna be able to defend it. Like,
no, he's not. He's definitely not gonna be able to defend that. If he's not fighting Charlo or David, I can care less about a Canelo fight. I got you, I got you, Terrell and Opulent. I get it. Speaking of fights, let's keep this going. So finally, Upper Turkey has put out the marketing for the May 2nd, well, this Friday card. Hey, Dr. Mark, good to see you. Make sure I subscribe to that King's channel. Put out the marketing for the Ryan Garcia and Rolly's card. So Rolly and Ryan finally had their own little round table fight. Of course, the jokes and everything was there, but it looked like 2 friends just talking and just cracking jokes. It wasn't, hey, Marquis, hey, Cash. It wasn't, like anything, how do I say, like intense, right? In my opinion.
Dr. Mark, Cash, and Marquis in the building.
And then now he put out a video for it being in Times Square. But here's the thing, Upper, the 2-minute clip of this video is centered around Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. So some fans are saying, yo, this is sending the wrong message because them 2 are not fighting. They're fighting other people. But if you look at the commercial, it looks like it's Ryan versus Devin. So maybe that's just their way, I guess, of trying to sell the card for Fatal Fury. I don't know, but remember, there is no tickets. It's invite only.
Shout out to SWAT Zones. But I told you, Key. I told you how they gonna try to do that. It's gonna, like, you know how people make it where something so exclusive where you can name your price and people pay for the exclusivity of something, like make people think they want it and they need to have it, or if you're not there, then you're not somebody special. then I think that's what the way they doing that right there. It's actually really smart if you have the right thing, the right like dynamics and aesthetics to go with it. It's actually the right way to do something. Like like I said, they did the damn thing where they showed people like two different items. They was made the same price. Both of them was under $5, but they made one of them over $100 or something dollars, and made the other one like $10, $15, and people gravitated to the $100 or something dollar one, even though it was the same product. But it was the fact that they put a name on this one and made it seem like something, so everybody gravitated toward that. And that's really crazy because the way of us, we market something by name or product, and we make it think that it's gonna be well or more. Shout out to Bruce Gas and Jazz as well and Dr. Mark, but they make people think, you know, just to, because that's what it is. It's more expensive, and that shit's crazy. And speaking of crazy, damn, I ain't getting not one person to support the grind for the day. Not one person can support the channel for the day. That's crazy. That's the scarcity right there. I just asked for 5 people to support the grind for the day, PayPal or Cash App. I can't even get one. Y'all act like y'all ain't missed the kid. Y'all ain't missed me. I've been gone for a few days and I can't get support when I come back. Damn, homie. Damn, Craig.
Thank you, Upper. So now with that being said, speaking of fights, Daniel Dubois and well, let me keep it on with Turkey real quick. Is it a little too late? Because we are 4 days away from this fight, and he officially puts out a video for this. But in previous fights, we got the videos immediately. You know what I'm saying? And the promos immediately. So is a little bit too late. Has the, for this Ryan and Rowley and Devin and Ramirez marketing, is it too late, y'all? I don't know.
It's never too late for cow trade. They always say that, right? Appreciate you, Shua. But they say it's never too late for cow trade. Like, really, what type of marketing does he have to do? Because, he's only giving out a certain amount of tickets. And, people that's gonna buy it. You feel me? Like the people that's gonna buy it on pay-per-view gonna buy it on pay-per-view. Like, it's okay for the fighters because they ain't getting no back end regardless. You feel what I'm saying? So really, Turkey thinks he's a marketing genius. That's what I feel like he thinks he's doing. You know what I'm saying? So it really ain't much he could do about it. Like, what Ryan has his own base. Each one of them fighters have their base of fans, and they're up to date on what their current boxer is doing. It ain't really too much he can do on this card to like push it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like Rolly and Ryan could have pushed it a certain amount, but I don't know, Key. Like the next, like really, Devin versus Ryan is what everybody's looking for. You feel what I'm saying? But we gotta get past this one right here. And I feel like Turkey just trying to put a little soap and suds on this shit real quick, clean it up real quick. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. He trying to clean that shit out.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. I'm still just not.
I ain't really trying to say too much about it, but you know what he's trying to do.
I get it, but I just well, where they're fighting at, they said Times Square. Has there been any setups or logistics that's going on in Times Square? My sources have told me no, but it is only Monday. Hopefully we'll have everything set up by Wednesday or Thursday because the fight is Friday. So Upper, time's a ticking. We are 4 days away from this fight. Let's see what Turkey pulls out of his hat, y'all. Let's see how this is gonna go. But I heard that it's not really in this will be at Times Square in the middle. But let's see, let's see. On to
Hey,
the
shout out to my brother Shawai Jones in the cash app with the $10 holler. Appreciate you, King. And shout out to my man Shiny Boy with the $5 holler, bro. I appreciate you. And my nigga EB Sweat a lot with the $2 make him say holler. I appreciate y'all, man, for supporting the grind, man. Y'all missed the fella. Y'all missed the big guy. I just need 2 more people to support the grind for the day. Can I get 2 more to support? And Key, I want to make sure we talk about my man Shannon too. I've seen some shit too.
Okay, I got you. Let me just wrap this stuff up. So then Daniel Dubois and Usyk had their face off, and they were in a baseball field upper.
He
And
about to hit a home run on that nigga.
Yeah, Dubois was dressed in a fitted suit, 5-piece suit, and Usyk had on his sweatpants, one leg up, had the LL Cool J swag on, and Dubois pushed Usyk, and they both got in fighting stance. I like all this pushing and stuff. I feel like everybody be getting pushed lately at these press
Hey,
conferences.
that pushing shit be doing something to me, best friend. Like, it be making me be like, nigga, what's up? Like, nigga, what's up?
Yes, I'm just hoping that Dubois does not get fined because the last person that did that,
Oh, then they ain't in the UK, is they?
I'm not sure. I think the fight is going to be in the UK.
Oh man, he pushed that man in the UK. He about to get some paper took away from him.
I don't know where he pushed. I just know that they was in some type of stadium and he got pushed. I'm just like, Lord Jesus, don't get fined. I'm doing a rain dance for New York City Friday. Oh Lord, Malik. Oh, that's what I meant to say. Oh my God. Let me make sure first before I say it. What city is Times Square in? Is that Manhattan?
Manhattan, I think.
Okay. Manhattan weather. Friday is supposed to be raining. Lord Jesus. Oh, freaking A. It's supposed to rain that whole night. From 5 p.m.
I thought the fight's on Saturday.
No, Canelo's is on Saturday. In
I thought
Saudi
Canelo was
Arabia.
on Sunday. I thought his was on Sunday.
No, Canelo's is Saturday. And Inouye's is Sunday. So we're gonna be busy. Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
So Canelo's is on Saturday, or is it on Sunday but Saturday here?
Okay, Saturday here, and then Inouye's is Sunday in Vegas.
Okay, so Saturday here at what time?
I don't know. They haven't even talked about that.
Because if it's Saturday here during the daytime, that means it's gonna be Sunday over there, right?
I don't know, Upper. I just know that it's scheduled for Saturday. That's when you could buy the pay-per-view card.
It's fucking up. Damn time.
Turkey's. Well, forget that. It's supposed to rain on Friday in Manhattan.
Good.
So,
they about to motherfucking be like the longest yard in the rain.
No, they're gonna need a tent, Upper. How are they gonna fit a tent of 300 people? How are they gonna do this?
The first rule of Fight Club is you don't talk about Fight Club.
Okay, you know what? No, they have You're gonna have to they're gonna have to move the location. See, my OCD is kicking in now. Not like my OCD is kicking in. Like, come on, y'all. How are they gonna have this in Times Square with tents that can hold 300 people, up to 300 people? Because it's raining all day in Manhattan. They're gonna be out there like a soccer game. Lord Jesus. Why Turkey just didn't put it in the Barclays Center? I don't know, Dwan.
They're gonna be fighting in the bushes.
It'll be Lord. Hey, all things, my right hand. The rain is good, so Devin can slip them hooks from Ramirez. Thank you, all things. It'll be 90 degrees one day. Next. I mean, I forgot to thank you for bringing that up. Somebody did. I thought about that. Manhattan's weather, they're gonna have to get a tent, Upper, or possibly move it indoors. Or would you postpone it for a few hours or come on early? Because it doesn't rain from 10 to 1 and there's only 3 cards.
I'll shoot you forward. Like, let's get out of here.
Don't worry, Turkey got this. One of those circus tents in Times Square. Good luck. Hey, Justin. I don't know. I have no idea. But I'm praying for him. So Friday.
I am like Ted Farmer and can't see.
Okay. Thank you, Upper. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank y'all. I'm trying to be serious, trying to make sure we get to see a fight, y'all clowning. Thank you guys so much for this. Anyways, Upper and chat. Gosh, where was I? Where the freak was I? Oh, okay. So Canelo's fight.
You're segue into freak in one side. Shannon Sharp now is a freak with what? Never mind. I thought you were segueing into.
Not yet.
Well, you said the freak with one eye, and I thought you was segueing.
I did not say.
I thought you was segueing into Shannon Sharp.
You said that, Lord Jesus. No, wait. Okay, next up. Y'all are just mean today. Next up, okay. Oh, I forgot to wish. Hey, Rick. I forgot to wish H2O well. He got sick and had to pull out of that fight too over the weekend. So I hope he gets better. He came down with an illness. You know, so but if you are going to be in Vegas this weekend, anyway, they doing my boy so wrong. There is about 2,000 tickets left.
You scared?
Upper. There is about 2,000 tickets left for the NUA fight. So let's get that going. Y'all buy those tickets for the NUA fight on Sunday. If you are in Vegas, the prices have been reduced. Okay.
Of course they did. H2O thought he was about to get dried up.
Yes. Speaking of dried up, Upper. Arnold Barboza is calling out Teofimo Lopez because Teofimo.
Give me 1 second, best friend. Give me 1 second. I got to pull something up. Give me 1 second.
Okay. Teofimo Lopez has declined the face-off with Arnold Barboza. He did not want to do, according to Arnold Barboza, Teo did not want to do the face-off between the two. Teo, if this is true, I need you to get back over there and do that face-off with Arnold Barboza. Nah, don't do that. This is probably the most exciting fight on the card. Because y'all been selling it. Y'all been the only two selling this fight. Keep that momentum going, Teo. And do the face-off with Arnold Barboza. Okay? Like, Lord. Anyway, ain't a star in these states. I know. How Monster go look without stacked glove? I mean, I think in Vegas they could still stack their gloves or something like that. Somebody was telling me something like that.
I told you, Teo scared of that nigga.
Do you think that's why he don't want to do the face-off with Barboza?
I told you Teo scared of Barboza.
What if it's a intimidation factor, like a, you know, like keep him waiting, frustrated, you know, like Teo trying to get underneath his skin? What if it's one of those ploys?
How you get under somebody's skin when you scared of him?
You think he's, well, I don't know if he's, he didn't want to fight him. It's Teo.
He begged and everything. Come on, man.
I mean, let's see. Hey, GM. Hey, Big Block. I mean, let's see. Hopefully, again, we got 4 more days, so things could change. Upper in chat. Teo might want to get in Barboza face.
I'm trying to pull this up real quick. I got something. I got a treat for the family. I got a treat for all y'all. If I can get this thing to pull up, y'all gonna go crazy. But make sure I get 2 more people to support the grind. Can I get 2 more? But I'm trying to get this thing to work. Please let this computer work and not have to reboot, because this shit right here is funny.
Let's see. So, hey Andy, Teo playing mind. That's what I think. I think it's the mind game that Teo was playing. I think that it is too. But he's been selling the fight so far. He's been only.
I think y'all give it to y'all give Teo too much credit.
Oh Lord.
That nigga is not like that. That nigga ain't got no mind.
Oh Lord, thank you, Upper.
Tia, that man is Simple Simon.
Not simple.
He's like one of them little touch kids.
Thank you, Upper.
Yes, Simple, best friend. She's simple. She's all that's simple.
Thank you, Upper.
Hold on. I think I got this thing. Okay. I think I got to pull up, best friend. Y'all about to go crazy. Hold on. Let me see. Yep, got it. All right, hold on. Let me pause this. You ready, best friend?
Yes, I dare I say yes. Let me just.
Are y'all ready, chat?
Upper, this better not be nothing crazy now.
It ain't nothing nasty. Are y'all ready, chat? Put a 1 in the screen. A 1 in the chat. If y'all ready for something special. There we go. I got a couple ones. Here we go. All right. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment has arrived that we've all...
Hold on. It went to the wrong thing. Hold up.
Lower, Upper.
Oh, don't worry. I'm about to fix it real quick.
Oh, come on.
Tony Busby want $50 million.
$50 million? And who you think you kidnapped, Chelsea Clinton?
This is a shakedown.
Don't worry about it, Daddy.
Well, okay.
Okay, what?
Well, I'm not really interested in getting choked, so I guess we're going.
I might choke you in public.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine.
Let me tell y'all what Shannon needs. Let me tell you what my baby needs. He need him an old fat gal who can bake good cakes, make some smothered turkey wings, who gonna rub his feet at the nighttime, okay, and gonna have a sip of his cognac to make him feel better about himself when he come home at night. That's what Shannon needs. You don't need no 26-year-old girl. You don't need no 36-year-old girl. I know. This is your auntie talking to you. Take your old ass and get your old bitch out there.
Well, what, Gabby?
You're coming to LA tomorrow?
Yes.
Well, I don't know why you want to go out.
Don't worry about it, Daddy.
Well, okay.
Okay, what?
Well, I'm not really interested in getting choked, so I guess we're going.
I might choke you in public. Big black guy chose small white woman.
Upper echelon.
Good book, Shannon.
Not a good look that you do what they think you did to me.
It's almost over, Business.
That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself.
I think white women are as great as any other women.
This is a cat.
But I'm not going to act like I'm not scared of them. I have a reason to be scared. You could be Kang the Conqueror, and they could take your rabbit ass down in 2 weekends.
You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. and I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do.
You take your ass and get your old bitch out there that can love you old. You're trying to hang out with these young bitches and you can't do it, Shannon. You just can't do it.
Damn, Mo. Damn.
When they want you to go for the 4th round, you looking at her like, bitch, listen, I need you want some money to go to Starbucks?
Yeah.
Because I can't go no further. If you get your older girl, when you get to that 4th round, she's going to say, hold on. Let me go get you some eggs and cheese and some toast with apple butter, because that's going to get your energy back up.
And this only a minute long. I'm going to leave you alone after this one.
She's so young that she could pop out. Yeah, I'm like, he's 23. Darnell, why you didn't date her mom? Why you go for the... Darnell. I didn't date her mom because... Why didn't I date her mom? Yeah, good question. No, because that ain't the Darnell Raleigh show. Love is love. If you don't... Love is love. You like them young, though. Say, Drake, I heard you. Nope. Don't do that. I don't like them young. I like what I love. I didn't groom nobody, son. It is what it is. She's a lot younger than me. But that's what it was. I gave my opportunity. I gave myself opportunity. Why you hating on me?
Where y'all meet at? Forever 21?
All right, let me stop because hey, it's a couple more. But I'm gonna stop right now. But
She's
you know
so...
what was crazy though? He sat there and picked on old boy for getting a 23-year-old, right? But nigga, yours was 19. Best friend.
Upper echelon. My God. Oh my God.
The people who made them shits right there, man, they crazy, dog. It's a
Hey,
few of
God.
them.
Hey, Big Supreme. My God, come on, y'all. Y'all know not finna let y'all clown Shannon, man. Shannon, I'm not finna let y'all do it. I ain't believing it. But
you want to get choked? You want to
no,
get choked?
oh my God.
Big black man chokes his co-host.
Thank you, Upper. Thank you so much. My God. Anyway, so Lord, my goodness.
Say Drake. You like him?
Shut up. Y'all leave Shannon alone. He is still innocent until guilty.
Man, Cat Williams told them niggas, dog. He thought Cat Williams was stupid. And I like how everything that they use on them videos, Key, is all them other people's real words. They didn't add nothing. They just real words. And they told me, he said, I like white women. But they'll take your ass down quicker than in 2 weekends. And look, Shannon got took down for 2 weekends. And now he got 3 other girls that just came out, Keith. One girl that came out from 2010. I said, damn, you been sitting on this for 15 years? Like, that's crazy. Like, his ex from 15 years ago coming out the woodwork. And that's crazy. And this is sports, too. But that's crazy because the motherfucker sit there and wait till you get an active scandal. And then that's when everybody that's done did something with you try to come out and try to get a little payday. And I'm like, damn. He offered the girl $10 million. They talking about, nah, we need 50. First off, if you was gonna get 50 from Shannon, you done fucked it up because now you done fucked up his endorsements. He just lost that $100 million deal that he had. So how you gonna get paid? You gonna get paid? You fucked up. Like you done fucked the payday up. You feel me, Keith?
Upper echelon.
What's wrong, best man?
Lord, hey, Pay. Good to see you, King. Lord, y'all just... He is presumed innocent until guilty, Upper. Okay, chat?
No, that's not what I just said. You must have heard that I just said.
I heard you, Upper.
Well, elaborate.
Nothing. It's just so crazy. It's so crazy. Man, wait until them dudes pop out. Bye, J.A. Oh, no. No. You know what?
Did you see why she started getting mad, though, Key? Because she said she wanted $25,000 per ass cheek. Like she said.
Wait. She wanted what?
$25,000 per ass cheek. She told Shannon Sharp she wanted $50,000 whenever they get up. She said she wanted $25,000 per ass cheek. And he was like, hell no, I'm not paying that much. And she got mad. So he stopped dealing with her, right? And then when she seen that he got that damn contract, you know, he had just came in contract for that $100 million contract. Then that's when he came out. Terrell Davis, you said it's not true he gay. That don't mean that he's not gay, bro. Look at P. Diddy.
Oh, Upper.
I'm just saying, y'all think just because they do stuff to a woman, that don't mean they not gay. I'm like, look at P. Diddy. That daggone girl in Miami said that P. Diddy don't sleep. She said that she had to tell a nigga to chill out because he wanted to hunch all night. She said that's all he wanted to do was hunch all night. And P. Diddy don't care. He be on them drugs and stuff. So he want to hunch and do all that shit all damn night. He don't care. P. Diddy does not care. He on them pills and he wants some deals.
Oh, Lord. Thank you, Rick Timms. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Paige. Thank you, guys, so much. Okay. Oh, God. How do I get back to Upper? Why? Why, Up? Why, Up?
What?
Why? You just gotta be messy.
What I messy about, best friend?
Y'all messy. But anyways, it's okay. I will.
Let's see, best friend. Now see, I don't even appreciate that because if I was messy, right? If I was really messy, if I was really messy, best friend, then I would have brought this right here up. But I didn't do this, right? I would have brought up the power bottom.
Upper echelon. No, not my reverend. Not the reverend.
What the hell is going on out here in cartoon world? We got some quick news for y'all. Bishop T.D. Jakes steps down from megachurch and hands leadership to his daughter and son-in-law. Bishop T.D. Jakes announced he would be stepping down and handing his leadership to the Potter's House Church, a non-denominational Christian church, to his daughter and her husband. He announced that his daughter, Sarah Jakes Roberts, and his son-in-law, Torrey Roberts, would take over the church, which he founded in 1996. Here's a quick clip of him telling everybody that he's stepping down.
But I cannot afford, especially after November, to risk something happening to me. And you be sheep without a shepherd. I cannot afford to let all the work of all the saints living and dead to hold this so tight, so long that I wither away. So I'm suggesting to you, I'm recommending to you that you receive Pastor Torrey and Pastor Sarah. I would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming?
Upper.
You ever been swallowed up, Key?
Upper echelon.
Okay.
Upper echelon.
I said, been swallowed. Okay, Key. I'm done. That's what it is. I've never been swallowed. Swallowed.
I'm so okay. Tank Davis and Lamont Roach.
He's gonna swallow Tank.
Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach will be June 19th. Okay. Now I'm being told what I was told is that the reason for the changes had nothing to do with dates. It could either be either the 19th or the 21st. The reason why they are going back, having these dates and everything, going, all this stuff upper is because of Top Rank deal with ESPN. Is coming.
Swallowed Top Rank.
Top Rank is done with their deal with ESPN. And Top Rank will be doing a lot of business with the PBC and Prime. There are two.
Swallowed by Amazon Prime.
There are going to be free cards on Prime, including the May 31st,
which was swallowed,
and possibly the Zoo and
which
Keith
was also
Thurman
swallowed.
Fight upper. And so they are getting their schedules worked out for the possible
swallowed by NFL.
For the possible 5v5 tournament that will be coming up in either at the end of the summer or early fall, and another card that the PBC and Top Rank will be putting on together jointly. So it has nothing to do with Tank or Lamont Roach not wanting to fight. It has a lot to do with getting these fights worked out with Top Rank and the PBC.
So it gets swallowed.
Because this is war right now with they're looking at the TKO and everything else, what all that Turkey and all.
It's a war between spit and swallow. Have you been swallowed?
And what they're trying to do, okay? Top Rank is the supreme leading king right now as far as fight dates over the summer with the Keyshawn Davis, and there's a couple of other fights. Anyway is kicking them off on Sunday. So PBC will be having a couple more free fight cards, and they're going to do a joint collaboration on a fight card in June, a fight card in July, and possibly towards the fall. So that's what I'm being told. And they're basically trying to find where to put, how to put these fighters, line them up on these upcoming fight cards. As I confirmed to you guys, the Oshaki Foster fight versus Cool Boy Steph is pretty much done. They're looking to put that one on the Tank Davis undercard and Lamont Roach undercard. Okay, so as I continue to get this information, y'all know I would bring it to y'all, but it had nothing to do that Tank didn't want the fight, Lamont Roach didn't want the fight, or anything like that. It has everything to do with the fight cards that's coming up with Top Rank in the PBC, because we got some bangers from what I'm hearing. Thank you, 2 cents. Thank you, Rick. Thank you guys so much. Hey, Creole. Oh my God. I'm trying to do this show. No, I've never been swallowed up.
You know what? You ain't had the right nigga then, because you supposed to swallow it up. And that works both ways, because if a girl ain't never swallow it up, then you ain't got the right girl. If a nigga ain't never swallow up, you ain't got the right nigga. And shout out to my nigga GT Parker in the PayPal with the $5 holla. Appreciate you, King. Now I just need one more person to support the grind for the day. who gonna swallow up this bill and give me the nah, let me not say that. Who gonna support the grind for the day, man? I need one more person to support. Who gonna be that person, the last person to support for the day? And Freedom Five said Key lying like hell. Ashley said Key knows she's been swallowed.
Hey,
and
Marcus.
digested.
I am not sharing that information. Y'all are petty. Y'all are so petty. Y'all are so petty.
Yeah, I wish I could get swallowed. Shit.
Oh my God. Okay, we are gonna stop. Okay. Oh my God. What is wrong with you?
That was TD Jakes. Shit.
We are not gonna go there. TD Jakes has gotten me through some very hard times with his sermons. Okay. TD
I bet
Jakes.
he has. He's talking about being swallowed.
Okay. Upper.
What are you talking about upper for? Like shit. That man know that G you act like that man ain't a power bottom. Come on now.
Thank you guys. Hey Brian, the king of the chat. Thank you, GM. What was I about to? Okay, well, okay. Let me.
He had some hard time in Diddy Pools. Oh, Rick Tim's crazy. He's talking about that nigga did the swallowing.
Y'all ain't right. Y'all ain't right.
Okay.
Y'all ain't right. Thank you guys so much. Anyways, y'all, okay. Speaking of fights, Tyson Fury is back in the ring. What's that guy's name? That coach.
Anthony Joshua?
No, he's gonna fight Anthony Joshua, but what's that coach name? He's training with him now.
You talking about
Sugar Hill? Yes, thank you. Tyson Fury has linked up with Sugar Hill for his upcoming fight. People are speculating.
Did you like that movie?
What, Sugar Hill? I did.
Okay, as long as you liked it.
I did. It was quite interesting. Sad as well, because dang, your own brother. I get where the brother was coming from though, but dang, man.
It's always a woman that brings you down though. Like that woman was messing with somebody else. Like it just be crazy, man. Romello was he was a simp.
Well, anyways, Upper, how do we feel about Sugar Hill and Tyson Fury?
I think that Romello should just went with his brother and
Upper.
Okay. Sugar Hill and Tyson Fury.
No, yes. You know what I was talking about. How do you feel about that? Sugar Hill linking up with Tyson Fury for the fight. Is that a good matchup?
Well, they're always together, so what's the difference?
Okay. But we have not seen his daddy. You know, Tyson Fury daddy be all up in the camera, all up in the video. Salute to the beautiful Queen Miss Joette. So I don't know now.
That's a distraction. His dad needs to sit his motherfucking ass down. His dad act like he in there throwing punches. His dad ain't throwing a bitch ass thing. Like shit. If his dad ain't in there throwing punches, you feel me? And shout out to my brother Rod Walker in the Cash App with the $3 holler. He say for Key getting swallowed. Yeah. And shout out to my brother Fight Game. He say grind shit. Salute to my nigga Calvin. Fight Game with the 750 in the Cash App. And
hey, Fight Game.
Kawhi Ellie with the $2 holler and D Thomas say close the chat until you get your 5. Salute, bro. Hey, Dondre, I ain't about to do what that damn Never Would Have Made It did. Talk about close the doors. We gonna get the donations in here. Close the motherfucking doors.
Thank you.
Close the goddamn doors. I said close the doors. Hey, Key, that nigga was serious about that shit. He said, nigga, I said close the goddamn doors. He say, and y'all ain't motherfuckers just standing up here for nothing. Y'all gonna give even more. Because Y'all standing on the daggone precipice. That's what he said. Y'all on the precipice of greatness. Standing back here with me. So you know y'all gotta give a little bit more complete. So y'all giving up 100. While everybody else is giving up 20. Y'all go ahead and give a goddamn 100.
Thank you, Rod. Thank you so
I
much.
said close the door.
Thank you, Upper. Now listen.
Or you get swallowed.
Okay, thank you. Pause. Now, now look, y'all. Now we get back to y'all. We're gonna get through this show. We are gonna get through this show. Now, speaking of upcoming fights, okay, and Tyson Fury's officially back in the gym. Blah. He's back with Sugar Hill. No father in sight, thank God. Let's see what, and Anthony Joshua is actively training. Them two will more than likely meet in the UK. Now, next up, after the Conor Benn fight, Conor Benn said that he wanted to fight Mario Barrios. Now, that's another upcoming fight, Upper. If Pacquiao doesn't win the Senate election, he's going to fight Mario Barrios. That's one of those free PBC cards. I'm airing on Amazon, okay? A free watch card. So it looks like Mario Barrios won't be able to fight Conor Benn next. But do you know who I would like to see Conor Benn fight, Upper and chat? Blair Cobb. No, you know what? He didn't call out Boots.
You know why, right?
Why?
He can get his ass whooped.
Hey, Wise Sports Benn, salute Queen. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to that Queen channel.
You know what? Blair would be a good fight for him.
I like Blair the Flair for Conor Benn. I think that's a good fight, but we need to ask ourselves. Okay. We need to ask ourselves, Conor Benn been training for this Chris Eubanks fight for for a few months, getting his weight up to get to 170 plus. Is it wise for Conor Benn to go back down to 147? What do y'all think about that? I don't know. Yes, he is opulent. Conor Benn wants Mario Barrios, everybody, Brian Norman Jr., Boots wants everybody, but Manny Pacquiao wants to fight Mario Barrios. I don't know what the hell Mario Barrios them been doing, and what Bob Santos them been saying to them fighters in the background. where Mario Barrios is another lottery ticket in boxing. Okay, Lord have mercy. Hey, Fight Game. But do we think that it's wise for Conor Benn to go back down to a 147 after putting on 20 plus pounds in a few months? You know what I'm saying? And Mario Barrios, them boys at 147 haven't did that strain to their body. Is that wise? I mean, Ben not doing diddly at 54 or 60. Wow, this is my last one. Diddy ain't got ish on the sick Pope and his people. Thank you, Paige. Thank you. I don't care what Conor Hen do. Okay. All right. Are we excited for the Mario Barrios and Manny Pacquiao fight? Are we excited for Barrios versus Pacquiao? Are we excited? Ben good. He's protected by X. Thank you, J.A. Had them pointing. Thank you, frequent. Okay, next up. Y'all already telling me Ben is trash and back on juice. Okay, thank you, Zulu. Thank you, Rod. Okay, next up. Salutes and the beautiful Queen Marshawn. Thank you guys so much. Well, the reason why I'm asking is because these fights are coming up. We're looking at Mario Barrios and Manny Pacquiao in a June or July fight. And we looking at Tim Tszyu and Keith Thurman. So we got to get these cards stacked up. Now, so far, we haven't had any indication that Boots is going to leave Eddie Hearn. So I'm worried now because I'm a little nervous now because if Barrios and Pacquiao fight for this 47 belt and Barrios wins, let's just say hypothetical, because we all saw how Manny Pacquiao looked last year against that kickboxer, okay? Pacquiao don't look like the same Pacquiao. So Barrios win that fight. retain the title can it's a big if with him getting. We know that he can get Brian Norman Jr. Barrios is the one where I'm kind of like, will PBC as a chess move wanna make the Barrios versus Boots? I don't know. I got to see how this play out. When your plans fail, go back to boxing, even if you're 45. Thank you, Rod. Thank you. If Eddie get Boots, the Brian Norman Jr. Fight, then I say stay with Eddie. Okay, I feel you with that. But Barrios does business with the PBC. And with everything, with the line being drawn a little bit, you know what I'm saying, with the whole Turkey situation, Eddie don't care, well, let me not say that, because PBC is helping with the Berlanga card. That's PBC, Matchroom, and Queensberry. Maybe he could get the Boots card then, but those aren't really title. Are they title fights? See, it's different, because I don't think none of those are title fights though, for the belts. And if you're PBC, you want to keep all that in-house. You feel me? And let Barrios fight Brian Norman Jr. for unification. You feel me? Like, I don't know.
They probably don't want Brian Norman because Brian Norman ain't really worth nothing. Like, Brian Norman really ain't worth the paper that you wipe your ass with, really.
Thank you, Upper.
Just be honest. Like, he's not no big box office blast or nothing. Like, he's not nobody that's gonna come. Like, if Mario Barrios is about to lose his belt, they should at least try to make a deal to get Jerron to sign over with the PBC or something, sign a deal with it, or some kind of thing to get something out of it. Because, Barrios is not going to hold it past too many people. And motherfucker, it get good pay. Them versus Boots, that'd be a pretty good pay-per-view fight. Like, that could go pay-per-view.
Well, Pacquiao would have to beat the brakes off of Barrios first for them to feel like, okay, for that momentum to be there with Boots. Because I think that Boots and Manny Pacquiao, people will want to see that fight. But it's all contingent upon how Pacquiao performs against Barrios.
No, I said Pacquiao going to get stopped by Barrios. And then Boots versus Barrios do a pay-per-view. Barrios that beat Ugas and Pacquiao is Mexican versus Black.
But at the same time, with PBC want to put okay. I mean, they just put their belt online with Stanionis, and Boots took his belt. Damn.
Yeah, but you can always get Boots back. Boots started with y'all didn't get them no fights. Y'all couldn't secure that man no fights. Now that he's done made himself a commodity, you already got him as the advisor anyway. So now that he's making himself a commodity, you see that everybody else done put in the legwork to build him. Now he's sitting there giving off dividends. Now you want to sit there and start and staunch the investment. Like, look, how you fight this nigga right here. This nigga. Like, niggas, once they get in a certain position, it's just line them motherfuckers up and let me take them down. Because, if it was anybody worth their salt, you had to wait a couple of weeks to get a shot at him.
You said you really want to see Pacquiao and Boots. No. But his fans, Pacquiao has a loyal fan base. Like,
that's right, kill you.
Man, Boots beats them all. Hey, Dragon, I think so too. But I'm just looking, I'm lining it up because Conor Benn is going back to 47. He has the momentum. If they don't do the rematch, Conor Benn has the momentum. People are gonna want to see him because he got beat with heart. So be looking out for Conor Benn's Edgar Berlanga marketing, trick. even though he lost, he's using that momentum to put his name out there. He did just help sell 67,000 tickets in the UK at that stadium. I want to see Pacquiao get the F out the way. I know, but he just keeps on lining. Pacquiao said he wanted to fight Barrios, and he getting it. Boots would destroy Manny. Absolutely. Absolutely. Conor Benn could fight Speedy. That'd be a good fight. I want to see Blair the Flair. Why is nobody bringing up Blair the Flair? We got to get Blair the Flair a fight, y'all. Nobody want to see Blair fight. Why not Barrios versus Norman Jr. and make Eddie pay for Undisputed? Period. Because you know what? PBC paid for the Stanley Jonas fight.
Barrios is not gonna fight Norman Jr. It's not worth it to him. And plus, Barrios' father, Norman Jr. dad that talked his ass to PBC. So they're not even trying to deal with that nigga. Like, they can't stand Brian Norman Sr., so they're not even gonna deal with him. So Brian Norman Sr. is gonna have to humble out. And like I said, if anybody's gonna beat Barrios, it's gonna be Boots. You're gonna give Brian Norman Jr. a chance.
I think they will. Y'all. But
what does he have to offer? Like they always say, what does he have to offer Mario Barrios that Boots can't offer?
He got the belt.
Boots got two of them.
I know, and then if Boots collect the whatchamacallit, then you get Brian Norman Jr.
No, but I'm saying, what will make Brian Norman fight? What will make Barrios fight Norman instead of Boots? That's what I'm trying to tell you. Way more money for fighting Boots.
But at least, okay, is Brian Norman Jr.
Huh?
Oh, sorry. Is Brian Norman Jr.
Sleep 1 second?
No, I had to sneeze. Is Brian Norman Jr. Gosh, what's the word I was looking for? I forgot that quick. Which one is a 50-50 fight? Brian Norman Jr. versus Barrios or Barrios versus Boots?
Neither one.
Why?
Well, Barrios versus Boots is more like a 90-10. And Brian Norman versus Barrios is probably like a 65-35.
In favor of who?
Neither one of them in favor of Barrios. He gets beat. He gets beat by both of them.
So basically, if you're Barrios, you will want to, because he ain't got no O. So you will want to take your payday. That's what you're saying.
Exactly. Both fighters beat him. He gets beat by both fighters. Now, Brian Norman only gets around $150,000 a fight. So what do you think you're going to make versus him? Not too much, right?
Right. Rick, there's nothing. Barrios wouldn't even look Blair the Flair way. Y'all, so man.
Why you think Stanley went out with the Boots way? He knew where the bread was. So when you know where the bread at, that's what you go for. Like, it's nothing that man can offer him.
Well, I don't know. Let's see how this works itself out. Because all three of them boys got fights. We got Barrios coming up. We got Boots coming up with his Mando. And Brian is going to Japan. for what's his name? Jen. So all three of them, one of them is gonna have to kick it off in the fall in the year, Upper and Chat. One of them is going to, and I got a feeling that is gonna be Boots Ennis. I think Boots is the one that's gonna have to really continue to stay in the driver's seat and direct Eddie where to go. You know what I'm saying? I really got that feeling because all of them are fighting this summer. It's a done deal. Install 147. Well, Boots is the only one fighting his man though. I'm not sure why. Let me check 147. Jen Sasaki is ranked number 2. I don't know what happened to Alexis Rocha. He ain't fighting no more fight. Well, they getting him out the way. Brian fight Jen. He top 2. Barrios is fighting Manny Pacquiao. He top 135. He ranked like 152.
What?
I was being funny. I said Barrios fighting Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao was ranked about a good 152. He in 152.
Barrios gets that. I think that's what PBC gonna do. Give Barrios that little payday versus Pacquiao, because you know Barrios played the game well. Barrios has got some good paydays though. He got that payday versus Tank. He got that payday versus Thurman. He got that payday versus Jordanis Ugas. He got the belt. Now he gets that payday versus Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? Payday versus Pacquiao. That's a little different type of money.
Yes, Thrill Hill. He's going to Philly. He's going to Japan. Norman is going to Japan.
So he fights Pacquiao. That's a little bit different money right there. And then if he's to beat Pacquiao, then that sets him up with either Ryan Garcia or Jerome Boots Ennis. And honestly, if I was Barrios,
I don't know. That sets him up with Devin Haney, not Ryan.
Why does it set up with Devin Haney?
Because Ryan is going under Boots. Ryan is going to be the WBA world. And Devin Haney is ranked number 1 in the WBC for Mario Barrios.
That's it.
Then he's also fighting for the WBC world title against Jose Ramirez.
Like I said, then it'll be Barrios versus Ryan. You feel me? Instead of Boots. Because check this out. Do you not know the winner this weekend are going to be fighting each other? So Ryan Garcia is going to have a chance to do what David Benavidez did. Get the WBA and the WBC interns. He's going to have both interns like Benavidez did. Then, after Ryan successfully dismantles, scrambles, and desynthesizes Devin Haney.
Oh, Upper.
Okay, dehumanized as well.
Okay, thank you.
You know what I'm saying? And then he can go and do his Thug Thizzle with Mario Barrios, can get some of this Ryan action and get him a nice payday. And then after he gets that payday with Ryan, and he gets his ass, and just say Ryan whoops his ass, right? The fact that he got the payday, they're going to use him as a measuring stick now. So guess what? He's going to get at least 2 more fights. I've noticed that when a motherfucker get a good win in there, it's like automatically they consider the measuring stick now, Keith. Now they about to get 2 more good fights in. Like, bless you. So it's like they're going to give him 2 more good fights. So, like, he got at least 3 fights. At least. Being called a measuring stick.
Well, I mean, how tall is Devin's opponent? Let me see.
Ramirez should be about 5'8".
That means I'm going to have this fight. It's not a tough one to have ready for Friday. Lord, it's only 3 fights. He's 5 with a 72-inch reach. Okay, Ramirez from Cali. Okay, and he 32. All right, I know that's right, Ramirez. Fight for your life. Devin beats Barrios. That's how he becomes a champ again. And Bill won't let us hear enough of it. Will Dev get stopped on Friday? Dev is going to stop Ramirez. I'm putting to sprinkle a little bit of money on Ramirez. No. No, I'm not Creole. Otherwise, I wouldn't have him. Thank God. Let me see. Is Barrios versus Pac for pay-per-view? No, it's free. It's going to air free TV Prime. It's going to air on Prime. That's one. So the May 31st and the Barrios versus Pac fight is free. And there's one more card that's going to be free. Tank is going to have the have a couple of top ranked people on his undercard, him and Lamont's undercard. And then they're going to do a like a 5v5 at the end of the summer, if I'm not mistaken, or get that going between PBC and Top Rank, and then a 154. I'm still praying to the boxing gods because I heard they're still trying to put together, but I can confirm that Bohachuk is back in the ring. Upper, he's back training. As we all know, Bohachuk had that impressive win a few months ago. And I heard him and the Bakram, the one who knocked out Tim Zoo. I heard that them two are back in the gym. So I'm praying that's for the 154 tournament. Like, please let this be. My God, I want that tournament so bad because 154 is so stacked to me. It's so beautiful. Barrios versus Haney seems more likely. Okay. I would I mean, he's number 1. You know what I'm saying? But Barrios, I don't know. I'm just saying Boots out of all those guys, Boots is in the driver's seat. So I think it's going to be up to Boots after his mandatory fight in August, I think. There's going to be up to him after that to pick out who he wants next.
Honestly, I think Haney's going to have the worst luck out of everybody because I feel like people are going to avoid Haney. And like I said, they're going to avoid Boots because of his skill set. But I think Ryan Garcia will be a lucky person. Like, people think they can beat Ryan for some reason. I don't know what it is. I guess because Ryan's always smiling.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not, Upper. I mean, we got to see more. This is what Rolly. Is this a measuring stick so we can see where Ryan is at with Rolly Ramirez, Upper?
You say what?
Is this with Rolly? Because some people feel as though Ryan don't really have this. Like, he has the skills, but it's not put together like that. Like his footwork, his.
That's the thing. That means people ain't been watching. Ryan's become a complete fighter before your eyes, but people are not watching. It's like it gives people little bits and pieces, right? It gives people little bits and pieces. Sorry about that, man. My damn voice, I lost my voice screaming the other day. Like, he gives people little bits and pieces, but they don't understand. Like, the man has developed his right. He developed his left. It's always been bad. Like, that left hook has always been dangerous. Now he's coming forward. As long as he don't use that Tijuana taco, he's all good. That damn bullshit defense. But Rolly, he's going to fight fire with fire. He's going to hurt Rolly. But Ryan Garcia also is learning how to fight. Like, Derrick James is having him fight with his left hand taped to like his waist, and he's just using his right, becoming ambidextrous. But he's also teaching him how to be a come forward killer. So Ryan Garcia is coming forward and he's being cautious as he do it. Plus he's standing on his feet, so he's also ready to attack and move back at the drop of a dime. Like he's ready to switch from offense to defense to offense. Transition. So he's becoming a great transitional fighter, getting his reflexes together. So Ryan Garcia is very dangerous. And like I said, outside of Boots, nobody at the 147 division will beat Ryan Garcia. Nobody in 147 outside of Jerron Boots Ennis will beat Ryan Garcia. Not Brian Norman Jr., not Mario Barrios, not Devin Sweet-Ass Haney. Devin Sweet-Ass Haney will be some Diddy drops. Mario Barrios will be the dead Aztecian warrior, and everything else gets knocked off the chessboard. I'm just telling you what it is. It's about he who owes the power destroys big bank, take little bank. That's all I can say. Big bank, take little bank. That's just what it is.
Well, let's see. Ryan will sleep Norman. Hey Kevin. Why would they avoid Haney? We gotta see.
Because first off, Haney don't sell. He doesn't sell for one. And for two, he got a lot of bullshit with him, people. Like he caught, man, Haney has the wrong publicity. The wrong publicity.
Ryan and Boots will meet at 154. I don't see it happening at 47. No. Well, Terrell, Ryan said he won't Boots. Ryan said he want to fight Boots. So I don't know. We could. That's a big fight. Boots and Ryan bring that to Philly or Jersey. Oh my God, sellout. That's a sellout out there. Everybody's gonna want to see that, especially if Ryan is. And remember, that is on the table. If Ryan Garcia beats Rolly on Friday, Boots beats Chakram, his Mando, in August or July or August. They want the WBA wants Ryan versus Boots, whereas Turkey wants to stick with the original plan of Ryan versus Devin or even Tio versus Boots. So Boots has some some options. He's another lottery ticket right now. The fight is going to be ordered, so it's going to happen at 47. Bakram is a problem. I want to see him fight Hammer Hands or someone black. I'm praying fight game that Bakram is in this tournament. Y'all have no idea. This tournament, I swear to God, I don't have to cover no more fights over the summer. I'll see y'all the date at the other tournament. If this 154 tournament comes into fruition, oh my goodness. And Lord Jesus, please let it be in America. And these tariffs, all this stuff is done so I can have some money. Boots versus Ryan is a 50-50. Ooh, okay, Zulu. Why didn't he take the fight the first time they offered him the fight? Norman about to get put to sleep. Yeah, well, let's see. Right now, Barrios and Boots have a lottery ticket behind them. No, Boots and Ryan nowhere near 50-50, but Ryan gonna give Boots a run for his money. Okay, I like it. Well, we gotta see the fights. I think that Boots beats them all, but I've been wrong before. Hey, Dave. I think that Boots clears out the 47 division, quite frankly. I think that he's focused. I think the momentum is all on his side. That's why I said after his Mando fight by Eddie and Turkey and the WBA throwing all these opponents at him, and as y'all see, none of them, can get him any closer to undisputed. I think it's going to be time for Boots to get in the driver's side even more and go after the rest of the belt holders. You see what I'm saying, Upper? Like the WBA wants Ryan, Eddie wants what's his name? Eddie and Turkey wants Tio. Boots, that's not going to get Boots undisputed. Boots wants to be undisputed. So I say, Boots, continue to remain in the driver's seat. Go after Brian Norman Jr. and Barrios. You know exactly what you want. You know exactly what you're doing. Boots, Ryan, more 60-60, but nobody can sleep on Ryan's left hand. 60-40, yeah. At 147, Ryan looked better. Ryan said that he's in shape. Let's see how he looks. I think they had the one of their conferences last week, if I'm not mistaken, of them in the ring. I don't know when their weigh-in is going to be, Upper in chat. I assume since the fight is Friday, they should have the weigh-in on Wednesday or Thursday, right? They should have it on Thursday. I'll look for the announcement. If Cuevas had a, and not to mention, remember, in Manhattan is going to be raining all day. So I don't know if they're going to need to put up tents or move it from Times City or Times Square to maybe one of those rooms. I don't know how they're going to do this, y'all. I don't know. If Cuevas had a better game plan, he would have gotten Brian out of there. He stung Brian with that left. Yeah, he did. He did. Boo should get all the belts fast and then go to 154. I think so too. At least after his Mando at the end of the summer, at least run it back. At least go after one of them by the fall. So like or early winter. So like a November fight. And then rest for a few months and then restart it again spring or summer of 2026. That's how I would do it. That'd be the last belt. You know what I'm saying? But he definitely needs to collect another belt by the end of this year. Don't let Turkey and the WBA and Eddie throw all these people at you. That's not going to get you closer to your WBA goal. Your undisputed goal. Don't do that. Okay? Do not do that. The weigh-in will be on the same random shipping dock. They have no idea where they'll be fighting. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Rod. Thank you. I get it. I don't know where this weigh-in is going to be. He said a shipping dock 2-6. Y'all so mean. Upper. Let me see. You said Ryan and 7 against who? Against who? Not Boots. Definitely not Boots. It better not be Boots. I'm coming now. I'll just be gonna be somewhere at Seaport area with the crab legs. You so silly. Y'all mean. Y'all are so mean. I don't know where it's gonna be at, Terrell. That's the only thing. I don't know how they're gonna make this work. Oh, okay. You would say, who is you gonna be outside for, Terrell? I know that's right. Tell her to come outside, Terrell, okay? Okay. Tell her she got 5 minutes. Tell her 2. Because when we hear 2, we'll come, we that give us an extra.
I just found out where they having the boxing match at in Times Square.
Where?
Empire State Building. They having it in the elevator. It's gonna be an elevator match. They're gonna have the elevator match. They're gonna fight in the elevator shaft.
Upper echelon.
Where else are they gonna have it at, Keith?
That's not even big enough to have a fight, Upper.
That means that can't nobody run. And shit, that's big enough. In prison, we used to have to fight in the shower, or we had to fight, or we had to fight in a corner where a motherfucking bunk bed is pushed out, and you got to fight in that corner. Yeah. Dragon Scott, if you know, you know.
Y'all are mean. Well, anyways, as I find out more the weigh-in dates and everything, I'll bring that to y'all. So far, I don't hear anything. Canelo did arrive in Saudi Arabia today for his upcoming fight on Saturday.
Did you see Williams score?
I did.
This fight is not even damn competitive, man.
It's going under, Williams Skull. I think this is gonna be the stoppage, Upper. But them Cubans are pet. They know how to fight. Huge. Man, I'm a huge fan.
This is the stoppage that Canelo's been looking for all these damn years, man. Like exactly why sports betting. That's that phone booth fight right there in that damn elevator shaft.
Dave, it's raining. Their fight is on Friday and it's raining all day. I pulled up the weather. It's raining all day in Manhattan, all the way until 11 o'clock at night. I don't know how they're gonna pull. They're gonna have to put a tent over it. And I continue to say, I didn't hear that it was gonna be right in the dead smack middle of Times Square.
Don't Lubin fight soon? Hell, I don't
Yes,
know.
Lubin is at the end of May. Lubin and Holmes as
He
well.
fought who? Holmes.
Andreo Holmes.
Oh.
They went to purse bid. Oh, and last up, the Fundora and Zayas, Xander Zayas fight, did not reach terms. So they're going to purse bid as well, unfortunately. I don't think it's raining all day. Look it up, GM. They from 10 to 12, there is no rain. But after that, it's raining. All that afternoon and evening at night.
So you said Fundora and Xander Zayas is going to first bid?
Yes.
Wow, the PBC didn't bid on that?
I don't know.
That's kind of telling right there.
I don't think so. I wouldn't be surprised if they're gonna try to stack that card too. They're gonna have to.
No, I'm just thinking, like, why would the PBC not bid on Xander Zayas and Fundora? That's Puerto Rican versus what is Fundora?
I think he's Mexican.
Yeah, that would have been a pretty good. That would have been a pretty good crossover.
Let me make sure. I think he's Mexican. Oh no, he's from here. He's from Florida.
Oh.
Okay, Floridian. Let's go, Fundora.
Okay, he's a Florida boy. Okay, it ain't no Australian, but you know, Florida boys get down too.
Damn it, it's a thunderstorm. Yeah, I told you, GM.
DZ said he's Cuban.
Who Cuban? Xander?
Yeah, Wise Sports Benson. They don't know nothing about getting to that little old school phone booth and fighting. We had to do that shit back in the day. That's how we had to get down. We get in that phone booth and duke it out. He don't know nothing about that.
My God.
You know, prissy,
my God.
You know, the prissy ass Key don't know nothing about that.
Lord Jesus, you don't know. I ain't looking at the weather till Thursday. Okay, Creole.
I
Xander is Puerto Rican.
I remember back in the day, people go in that phone booth and get swallowed.
Okay. Anyway, thank you. That is all I got for today. You guys. Or do you have anything else? Guys.
Hey, I'm just saying, sometimes you get swallowed in the phone booth. But peace and bless to everybody that came in. Shout out to everybody that supported the grind and the Cash App and the PayPal, man. I really appreciate it. You know, I was gone 3 days last week. You know, I'm back in the middle of the day. I'm good today. Salute. Peace and blessings to all of y'all, man. And instead of leaving y'all with my signature song, I'm going to leave y'all with TD Jakes after Key's done. But peace and blessings to all y'all. And I'm gone.
Thank you, Upper. Thank you, Chad, for joining us on this beautiful Monday. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Again, happy National Superhero Day. And I want y'all to remain blessed, y'all. Continue to think positive. And my thoughts and prayers are with everybody that's being impacted by the blackout, Upper, that's happening overseas. Okay, Upper, don't do it. Thank you, Upper. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the beautiful chat. Make sure you guys like, subscribe to to our content creators in the chat. I'm out.
Out here in the cartoon world, we got some quick news for y'all. Bishop T.D. Jakes steps down from megachurch and hands leadership to his daughter and son-in-law. Bishop T.D. Jakes announced he will be stepping down and handing his leadership to the Potter's House Church, a non-denominational Christian church, to his daughter and her husband. He announced that his daughter, Sarah Jakes Roberts, and his son-in-law, Torrey Roberts, will take over the church, which he founded in 1996. Here's a quick clip of him telling everybody that he's stepping down.
But I cannot afford, especially after November, to risk something happening to me. And you be sheep without a shepherd. I cannot afford to let all the work of all the saints living and dead to hold this so tight, so long that I wither away. So I'm suggesting to you, I'm recommending to you that you receive Pastor Torre and Pastor Sarah. I would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming?